I think a lot of the issues facing women today are inequality in the workforce. Even though more women are attending higher education, they're still receiving 77 cents of every dollar a man earns. So I think that's one of the biggest issues facing women today. Even though we have progressed a lot in society, I think people tend to overlook the problems that we still have that need to be addressed.
When I think of women's issues in today's society, I think of them not having equal pay in the workplace.
This first thing comes to mind, gender equality, rape, the glass ceiling. We forget about the whole big subject of there is no real equality.
I feel like the controversial issue that women deal with nowadays would have to be job placement, because it's just a stereotype that men are more qualified for high positions compared to women, just because they have historically been in power, and it's not fair because usually women are more qualified and they really take a step back to assess situations while men are more impulsive.
In other countries where there's forced marriage, you don't really have a say in who you get to marry and whatnot. I think that's one issue that we have going on today.
The main women's issue that I think of right now is the glass ceiling.
The first thing that comes to my mind when talking about women's issues is probably the fact that it's harder for women to get a job these days than men, especially since I'm a college student about to go look for a job. So yeah.
All right, so women's issues. When I hear women's issues, I think our issues. I believe that if there's anything inherently unequal or someone's predisposition to another gender, then I feel that that becomes an issue that we all should focus on. The majority sometimes can be the woman, sometimes the majority can be the man, and the different variables that come in with that and come into play is something that we should all take a look at, observe, and acknowledge so that we can make way and change the future.